I gotta figure out how to get onto this one. Let's see if I can pull this off. This one still says live. So let's see if I, let's see if I can shut this one down. Ooh, you're in New York. I forgot you were in New York. You're probably getting slammed, right? How do I shut? I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna shut that shit down. Okay. That was cute, right? My hands are so freaking dry. Oh, Mia. This smells like a guy. What are you doing wearing this? This isn't even like... Oh my God. Oh my God. Me. I do have a P.O. box, but I don't remember what it is. It's probably... Wow, that looked like a big... I don't know. I don't even think I pay for it anymore. I don't know if we're gonna be able to read, guys. It's going in and out. We're getting winds up to like 30 in gust at like 60. Ash, good morning, babe. If you don't end up coming down. I've been getting beautiful messages today. You know how we talked about certain messages coming in, like soulmates, things like that. Angela hit me up this morning. I always talk to her like here and there. She's a good friend. And I didn't talk to her. She went to Florida last year, right before my surgery. We were supposed to go, a whole bunch of us. And I had to bail. And I've talked to her here and there a couple times. She's usually the ones like I go shoot like guns with and stuff. I go to the shooting range a lot. She hit me up at like 6 this morning. I was getting the kids on the bus and she's like, just thinking about you, love you. I was like, oh, thinking about you, love you too. So for me, that's probably like the weekend, like how Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That loving message coming in on Friday, remember? That had to have been her. I was like, just love you. Which is Deja's aunt. My Deja. I miss Deja. I miss her. So I can't shut this down. No big deal. No big deal. Just as I'm live twice. So, but yeah, this, you got a blizzard one. Yeah, the weather's gonna be wacky. sweater weather. It's very cologne-y. Cologne-y. It's not even like, because I can usually wear men's cologne and sometimes it smells really good on me. But this one is like apple, blue skies, fresh breeze, cocoa butter, shea butter outlet. It just smells like whoa, you know? Oh, well, thank you. I stopped with the P.O. box with people sending me stuff. It was just very overwhelming, and it's very kind. And listening to your intuition or not, you don't know these days. Like, it can be, you know, a porcelain doll. It could be like, I don't know why I got pulled to like a porcelain doll, but hidden cameras, hidden like or just like I just got pulled to like anthrax. You know what I mean? Like, you just, that's what, like, unfortunately that's the world today, right? And I know it's like sincere and things like that, but it's just not safe, you know. Remember that guy? He made me a huge pot. The pottery is in storage. For the longest time I was like, is there a camera in there? Like, but like, sweet as can be, but then people can put intentions behind things, right? Regardless of me being cloaked with certain energies and protected, like, you just gotta be wary, you know? So it's like getting fan mail. You never know what you're getting. That's why I stopped reading my emails. That's why I stopped going to my email. Like, it's just a lot. You know, and it's beautiful letters, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, yeah, I do. I appreciate it. The thought, I really do. So, good intentions too, but even good intentions and sending love and prayer, and I know people do prayer circles and it's nice, and but I'm very superstitious. So I just, even when it comes to me, my mother, like certain stuff, like I'm very superstitious. Everybody can kind of like pray, everyone has guides. It gets to the right place. You know what I mean? It just, like the power of prayer, like I get that. But it's like the top of my toe. Guys, when I was younger, I started shaving the top of my big toe. Don't ever do that. Big mistake. Big mistake. I'm getting pulled to Pretty Woman. Big mistake. Huge. Huge. Because that one particular spot gets so dry. There's like no going back now. Maybe if I was to like wax it. But it was literally the stupidest thing I've ever done. Literally, stupidest thing I've ever done. Like, I regret it to this day. It gets like hard and dry and just, oh. I got this stuck in between my toe. I can't get it out. It's like, you know, when you have like the little toe thing right there with socks and stuff. Yeah. It's literally stuck because I put lotion on. It's like the stuff you get from socks. Like literally, what the fuck? Thank you. Toe jam, is that what it's called? I haven't had that forever. All right. Now I feel like I need to wash my hands. So fucking strong. Yes, I smelt my hands. But it's the lotion. I don't got dirty feet. Well, I mean, whose feet is not dirty? Instant clean. I let Bruce pick out my nail color last night. Never again. I'm like, it looked shimmery and like gold. I almost went like with a silver metallic. And then he's like, I want to say it's brown. It's like in between gold and copper. I'm like, okay, I can go in between brown and copper. That shit is brown. Well, thank you. I just don't really do brown. I'm not like Mia's favorite color, brown. The lady I met the other day at the hospital was in the cancer center, and I was like, let me guess, your favorite color's brown. And I could tell what zodiac they are. The date of birth is on the ticket. And I'm always like, but it's Mia's favorite color. I'm like, brown. Like, brown? Brown? I mean, it's earthy, right? But like, brown. So I'll be going back because I won't be able to live with this for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Brown. It's like that one time I did pink and it looked like Pepto-Bismol was on my fingers for 3 weeks. You know, terracotta. I don't know. The name of it was, and it looked very shimmery, and I'm like, I don't really do shimmery. But Bruce is like, remember when you first started in your nails? It's like, I used to love doing your nails. It's like, I know. I think it was called like Over the Sun or The Sun's Kiss. Like, this is not The Sun's Kiss. Like, the label had to be wrong. This is like not even close. So I'll be going back. Just listening for my mouth. And I hate getting my nails done. To me, it's like, oh my God, I gotta go back. I'm just not like a girly girl. Like, I'm a girly girl, but like when I know I have a haircut, I dread it. It's not exciting to me. And then, of course, on my hairdresser, you know, Sharon. Oh my God, the things I can do with your hair. But I'm there for fucking 5 hours. I'm like, I'm not the person that walks out and feels great. I'm just like, I wasted 5 hours. I'm only a girly girl when it comes to my heels, my handbags, and my nails. But I feel Venus creeping in on me, which is nice. But I'm like, I don't want to get rid of my sweatshirts. Bruce said it to me today. Last night, he's like, Court, you always wear that sweatshirt. I've been rocking this sweatshirt for 4 years on YouTube. As if I don't have 30 other sweatshirts. It's my fave. And then I look at my wardrobe and I'm like, why do you spend money on clothes? My wardrobe is insane. So crazy. Like, if I literally dressed up every day and put my jewelry like I used to, you'd be like, who the fuck is this chick? But I can feel Venus creeping in as if like there's going to be a little switch, you know. But I don't have it in me to wake up every morning and put on like jewelry and earrings and match. Like I don't know. But I miss my jewelry bracelets and yes, I don't know what's going on there. I feel like my nose is about to run. So I think Venus is definitely either kicking in for me or you guys. There's like nothing to come out. Yeah, Mia's favorite color, brown and green. I look up and I'm like, shocking, brown. Makeup bag, green. Brown and green. Her tapestry, brown. It's just like, I love her. I love her. She usually has that thing that hangs from the bed. What do they call that, a ruffle skirt? That's my sister. I could care less about that stuff. But I feel like on her bed it should be there. So, yeah, maybe it's just Venus wanting to kick in. I'm not really sure. What about you guys? Remember a couple months ago I read that too and I'm like, some type of, here I go cracking my knuckles. It's definitely a thing for you guys. I was just gonna look it up but I can't because I'm on my phone. But they're telling me bubbles for a minute. So I don't know if it's, I remember a couple months ago I was like, oh, Venus is about to kick in. Right? So something's creeping in. I can feel it. There's a song, something about, I wanted to say, I can feel it coming in the air. Is that Phil Collins? Phil Collins is coming a couple times. And it's not Venus, if you will. It's not that one either. So, I just think it's like Venus. Oh, Venus. I feel like they want me to channel more than do cards, but we can do both. It just wants bubbles right now. It did this last time with the bubbles, remember? So well, I know Venus went direct not a few weeks ago, maybe like a week ago. But even in bed, laying in bed last night, I was looking at like one of my closets. That's like all the open closet. Whoa, did I just shoo a bubble? Did you guys see that? Was that supposed to happen? Can we shoo bubbles? Did you guys see that? As if like I shoot a bubble and that doesn't happen. Was that just my imagination, as if like a bubble went phew? You saw that, right? Apparently I can't shoo them. But I feel like the bubble when I went like this went phew. Could be my imagination. I'm trying to see if they're going quicker or not. Like I don't. Let me see what he's backing up. I don't know what he's backing up. turkeys running around. All the turkeys. All the turkeys are out there. You like the bubble? The bubble? Yeah. There's something symbolic with the bubbles too. You're all right, Lokes. Yo, Cody Tootie. He's got like this little gap in between. He's like, but I can't get in. He's like, fuck you. He's like, fuck you. I can't get in. Oh, Venus. So, all right. Let's try to read. Maybe I can go like this. All right. I'll obviously come back tomorrow or tonight. I don't know about tonight with the weather, but I feel like it's definitely channeling, but I don't. Last night I shut my eyes, and I saw like a mother and daughter. Now here's the thing. This might become a monument, a statue, or something symbolic. You know, at 9/11, you have the symbolic statues with the flag and, you know, being on the moon, putting the flag on, that type of stuff. I feel like whatever this is might become a figure in society. Like, or it's just going to be an image around the world. And the only reason why I think like that is because, like, when I shut my eyes, like, I was seeing all sorts of stuff. I definitely feel like there's, like, new gifts or something coming in. But I've always had that. But something about this just felt different. Anywho, I don't know if they were, like, a train station, a bus stop, a shelter. But it was a mother with, like, a hoodie. She had a jacket on and a daughter in front of her. And she was, like, on her lap, or she was, like, wrapped. The mother had her arms around her, but it was sorrow. But they were turning into, like, gold. So I know it wasn't like a normal premonition, but it was pretty fucking symbolic, whatever it was. It was definitely deep. So I don't know if that particular, certain pictures make it around the world. I'm thinking there's going to be something with that particular image that will be set in stone. And I don't know if it's already a statue. I don't think so. But I think this is going to be one of them. So could even be a year from now. I don't know. But it's an image that's going to stay in people's minds and heads. So that there's obviously going to be a story or some type of detail behind it, but I wish I had more. But it was like her sitting like this, other people around her. So again, it was either a bus stop, a train stop. It wasn't like an airport, or it was even like a shelter. Not like a shelter for like moms and children, just like a safety shelter. Could be in regards to the bad weather, I don't know. Little girl had to have been about 4 or 5, be my guess. It was either standing right in front of her. I think she was standing. My guess would be 4 or 5. And she had a hood on. So you know how we have the big jackets with like the fur hood, and it's like it goes down above your head and it kind of hangs. But it was almost like a hoodie. So I couldn't see her face. I couldn't see either of their faces. It was a side view image. It's just going to be very symbolic. I know it is. So, there was a couple other things that like kind of came to me too, and I was like, okay. I don't think it's part of my, like my premonition, like when I see things, I don't think that's what it is. Or here's the thing, I don't think it's new. I think it's being tweaked. It's something like that, because I've always had that happen, right? That's why I even have the other channel. But then I was like, all right, stop that. And then I moved to this, and then I went to that. It's just prophecies, things I can see. I also saw something, I forgot about this. It almost like looked the sun. It almost looked like an atomic bomb. So I don't like that image, but that's the image I got. I don't see like that, like an atomic bomb coming, like it, but it's something to do with the apocalypse and things like that. I mean, do I think we're getting there? I think it's years and years away. And I think by then we've had this conversation, we'll be on a different planet or something, guys. What happens next in the next couple years when it comes to influencers and influential readers? Not readers, but workers. It's hard to explain. It's like we're prepping you for the next. We're prepping you for when something seems insane and that comes in. You're going to be ready for it. So it won't seem like it's still going to be intimidating. I mean, someone wants me to get on a ship with my family and aliens and all this. I'm going to be like, the fuck? But I'm probably going to go because I'm being prompted to go, right? But I'd say in the next 5-7 years, I mean, it's just, it seems so far-fetched, guys. It's not, though. Anywho, it's just like, whoa. Loki! What's it needed to be in pain? Anyway, whole conversation for another time, I guess. But people aren't ready for that. No one's gonna be ready for that, guys. We're gonna start prepping you guys to be ready for that stuff. Is what we're doing. So I think it's more like the prophecies and things that I see is being tweaked. Because I saw that image and then it kind of turned into like a gold, a brown. And it was pretty fucking symbolic. So, and it was sorrow. So, they're trying to avoid the whole apocalypse. We've been dealing with that for a good year now. We can wipe each other out in a heartbeat. That's what like spirits. That's what everybody's kind of working on. And why AI is so important. But they don't want to destroy their planet. They want us off of it so they can fix it before it's gone. But even the skies, guys, I mean, and there was also like a project, right? I forget where they were doing it. I saw it. My back's killing. I saw it where it's kind of like walking through a door, a void, a project. It's like the temple of something. And that could have been what I was picking up on the read the other day with the paths. So I had a patient come in, so I couldn't really like look into it, and I spaced going back to see it. But it's, I don't know, it is in the United States, and it's a project they're doing, something in regards to opening like a void, opening it's like, let me just do project in US working on, I don't know, a void, a portal. I don't know. It could be a portal. I don't know. That's just working with energy. It had to do with like Einstein, Tennessee. Is it Tennessee projects? It's something like, it could be something with an Einstein project. And ironically enough, I was talking to you guys and I was saying something about the Newton. It was a Newton project. So I could be wrong, and it can be the Einstein. Einstine. How did I spell it? Oh. Okay, I can't find it. It's something with, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Let's do being done in US. Manhattan Project. Jeffrey Epstein. No. All right. Fuck, man. I'm so bummed I didn't go back to it. I think you're referring to the recent nuclear fusion energy reactors. Maybe. Let's check that. I don't know if that's it. All right. It is linked to it. What I was seeing was like, I don't know if it was like college students. So what are they trying to do? It's just provide safe energy, significant production, greenhouse gas. So I gotta look into this. Because I think this is what they're saying, that's what came into the read. Free energy should be the goal. Yeah, but I feel like that's different. Like that's electrical, it's energy. Like I get that, but it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. It's some type of temple. It's some type of, I don't know if these are people going out on their own and looking and using like different type of research. December 13, breakthrough. This connection is not private. What? So there was a breakthrough. But to me, it was something with the temple and the ground and dirt in that reading. And I got pulled to this. But I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the skies, the planets. They're discovering new alien planets. They're discovering, and here's the thing, guys, they're not discovering it like, ooh, like, yay, good for us, we're hard workers and we just found something and we're fucking smart. No, this is like these planets, the aliens, whatever planets they are, they're like, okay, let's make us visible. That's what that is. We're not fucking intelligent. They are way fucking smarter than we are. Don't get that twisted. It's what they're allowing us to see. Okay, I told you this. We're gonna slowly get prepped. We're gonna start seeing aliens. I'm telling you, it's gonna come to the point where it's like Planet 51 with the movie 59, whatever it was, 51, 59. I'm saying 59, but it's 51. Well, I think some of us, I feel like it's gonna go back to like where we hid. You know, when we hid liquor, we hid. Why am I thinking liquor with the prohibition versus when we hid the Jews? I don't even know why I said it like that. I feel like that was awfully fucking rude of me. So, but I feel like it's going to be like that, where some of you guys, like, we're going to be hiding the good ones. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to get wacky. The hole in the ground could be the future of fusion power. MIT. I keep getting pulled to MIT. Like, what I do next, MIT is really the only ones that are actually researching what I do next. And they just started researching it. I wonder if I'll end up eventually linking up with them. So, I feel like they want me to channel more than anything, but I feel like it's not coming through. I feel like it's not coming through like that. I think there's portals. Some of us realize that we're walking through, others are not walking. Like they're here, like portals are being placed in front of us. There's something with Newton's theory, though. I know this is something with Einstein. But I don't think we'll ever master the Newton's theory when it comes to I know we won't. I know we won't. They're saying we won't. There's a reason for that too. I don't know why it's like, hey, talk about that, but then they won't be able to figure that out. I'm gonna have to look into this, but what I'm thinking, like, I know there's this like breakthrough, and thank you for helping me out. I really do think it's the spirit saying, yeah, but it's more than it's more than it's like people going on their own and doing it. You know what I mean? Like the average Joe can do this. It's like thinking outside the box, guys. Like the scientists that you think are so smart, it's almost like too smart for their own good. Like they have that blockage where it can't be bypassed. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how that's gonna go. This is like the breakthroughs are gonna come from the younger generation. There's something with a cryo Cisco. I want to say they're trying to tell me something about CRISPR, but not in a good way. Like we won't even need CRISPR. Like I'm telling you, like what some of us are gonna do next is gonna blow you guys' mind. Because this is them doing things like this, like undercover and altering things, right? And I know when I say the government, not all government is bad, but what the government is targeting now in regards to us is they know this won't work. I mean, this will work, but it's only going to work. Like, it's only going to work for so long. Like, I know what they're targeting. And I can't really talk about that yet, because when I do, it's going to go global. And it's so obvious, but it's not obvious. See what I'm saying? Like, these scientists, like, things like that, they think they're so much smarter than people that don't have a bachelor's, or I don't know why it wasn't even a bachelor's. It was what's the word that came to me? I don't even know, but it's really the government behind certain stuff, and the government behind this, and companies like this that give the government insight on what they can touch base on and what they can't. And it's just the control that they want, and the way it's been targeted for the last couple years without us even picking up on it. So what they did was target us a different way through like vaccines and taking away our privacy and our luxury things we like to do. Oh, you can't go out to eat, you can't go on vacation unless you have a vaccine, you can't do this, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was their way of like control. Like, these assholes are taking away historical things, and it's fucking stupid. Least of our worries is robots. We're going to be living with them. I've already had this conversation with you. I'd rather just like be able to make my own like decision. Like, I don't, okay. These are some of the things we got to try to stop. But it's like already working with like CRISPR. It's like, I know what they're targeting now, and it's so fucking manipulative, and they've been targeting it for years, but now it's like they're recognizing it, and they know, and we don't talk about this stuff in school and all that, so it's like, it's very, very deceitful. I guess I really can't even really talk about it I don't even know why they had me bring that up, because I really can't really talk about it without discussing certain stuff, and I can't really do that right now. I guess let's pull some cards and let's see. Let me just see if my mom is all situated before I pull some cards, because I feel like I'm going to zone out. I'm so sorry I brought all that stuff up and then didn't like follow through with it. I don't know what the point of that was, because every time I want to like talk about something, it brings me to, I can't do it now. But it's, I'm trying to think like what the frig was the whole point of that. So when I talk about government, it's like the ones like obviously on like the high horse, and the ones, you know, it's not all government, guys. Like, it's the sneaky fuckers. I just got pulled to a hamster. So I'm assuming it's like they just look at us like we're on a fucking hamster wheel. Whatever. It's not whatever. Can't believe I even used that fucking word. It's not like the Sicilian whatever. It was like the fucking dumb whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you guys are gonna see these. Maybe. Yeah, how do I get that to lean? And lean back. And lean back. I got a little fat Joe coming through. Is that Fat Joe a big pun? I don't fucking know. All right. Seven of Pence the Emperor came out upright. Seven of Pence reversed. I feel like the Seven of Pence needed to be upright. So let me just, I almost said coagulate. So this is going to be a weird reading. But it'd be like anti-coagulate. So Six of Swords. Something with chemistry, guys. But that would be like, see, I'm getting pulled to my lab. Like that would go to it would go to hematology. So like, so I don't, oh fuck. Where are we going with this shit? It's just labs in general, right? The hamster on a wheel. It's what they're doing in the labs right now. But that lab shit, that scientific breakthroughs that they think are gonna come are not gonna come. The ones that would benefit us, yes. But benefit us for a short time. Or educate us on certain stuff. So when we go where we go, like I don't even know how to even talk about it yet. It just seems so far-fetched. I don't know. She's like a figure right now. I just saw like a box of cigars. Where do we get our best cigars? Cuba. So maybe something with Cuba. I'll be back either later tonight or first thing in the morning to do like a regular weekend read. Fuck. So fucking weird. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pence, Ace of Wands. I feel like this is more mundane, but the Six of Swords is linked, and the Queen of Swords is linked to intelligence. work, creativity, a project, a dream. Something could be coming full circle or back around with the Eight of Cups reversed here. I don't know if it's necessarily stressing you out, but maybe keeping you up. Is something linked to work, creativity, a project, intelligence. I'm getting pulled to like AI, intelligence. Castle in the sky, like a castle in the sky. I don't know if you're astro projecting. A memory, a thought. Something's going to come to you in your dreams, or when you're resting, or when you're meditating. Like, for instance, last night when all this was like happening in my head, I thought I was astral projecting, but it's not. And I know what astral projecting is, but I kept stopping myself. So basically, I was laying there, I was sleeping. I was telling myself to climb out, watch myself climb outside my body and stand next to myself and look at myself. And I kept saying to myself, like, that's weird, but it's almost like astral projecting. It's like how you would start to do something. But it's not actually astral projecting. It's going outside of your own head in a different way. So I don't know if this has to do anything with what I think it has to do with what I do next and how I guide through certain stuff. And it's got to be some type of like breakthrough discovery. It's something that we typically don't do, okay? And I don't know if there's a name for it. But I kept hesitating. And at one point, I think I saw a carrot. Was it a carrot? Let me talk to Spirit because I forgot to. Was it a carrot? I think it was a carrot. I kept getting pulled in and out, like in a wacky way. But needless to say, it's almost like I couldn't step out of my own head and like really stare at me. Like it was much easier to stay in my head and imagine the image that was there. So I think this is like something like it's an idea, it's a project. It's like a global thing this weekend. It's with, going into Capricorn. It's the solar, I almost said the solar stars, the solar system, but the solar flares. This is going to hit spiritual people. Like a huge collective of us. Some of it might be even on Christmas, like the Christmas star maybe. And we talked about the Christmas star last year. I forget what we touched base on, but I didn't even know there was a Christmas star like that, or I couldn't figure it out. Do you guys remember that? I'm being pulled to it again. But this is something like that where it feels like it would be astral projection, but it's not. And then I considered, like, and then in my head I was like, well, why is it easier to talk in my head than it is to talk out loud? Like with thoughts, right? Because you talk out loud with thoughts, it's weird. Like you got your thoughts and then it's like you're speaking your thoughts. It's gotta fuck with your head, right? So I don't know if AI is doing something where I can read your thought. See, I don't know what the fuck this is. All I know is that my little spirituals, like, get ready because things are gonna be tweaked or heightened, or it's like a new gift. It's something like that. Creative project. It's probably something with your head, your thoughts, because you got the Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords, it's like an iconic figure here for some reason. See what I'm saying? I don't know if you end up becoming an iconic figure, but this is like it's a global thing. And we're at the peak of what this is. Like, your kids all of a sudden can just all of a sudden be like, oh, I'm spiritual, or I had a dream, or I had a thought, or like it's not out of nowhere, but it feels like it's out of nowhere. Like, this is how it's going to hit people. Like, for those who believe in like certain stuff, but they supposedly not so spiritual, or you know what I mean, all of a sudden it's like something clicks, so it's like a wake-up call. It's something like, so those who you don't even feel as spiritual all of a sudden I wouldn't say become spiritual, but they take a spiritual path without even realizing they're taking a spiritual path, because they're good at it. People who can think outside the box, they know other things exist. They can still very much live in the matrix and do the matrix life, but they know there's more out there. So it's like that energy too, right? So it's a spiritual path being taken, but it's not like acknowledged as a spiritual path. Like, for us, we would acknowledge it's a spiritual path. Get what I'm saying? And it's just the energy. It was all meant to go down in the next few weeks with whatever this is, with thoughts, dreams. And I want to say, yeah, it was a carrot. And there was a lot of little things, like I saved a turtle in my dream. Like, there's a lot of things like I gotta look into, things that I think wouldn't be a thing. So this is mental energy, but it's something you're gonna create, and it's coming back around. Like, you can't escape it. It's not even like a Mercury energy. It's coming back around. Like, this gift or whatever it is, it could even be like from childhood, or passed down from like your mother, your ancestors. It might just be something that gets acknowledged. Whatever this is going to make an impact, which makes sense because, like I said, influential. But I almost wanted to say influenza. I got something under my nail, which is some type of symbolic message. I don't know what it would be. You know, like when you get a piece of like a grain of salt or something stuck, you can feel it. Some of you, be really careful with this energy. Like, they're literally tweaking. I wouldn't say DNA, but something is shifting. You could have like a sharp pain in your ear, a sharp pain in your temple, a sharp pain in your butt, a sharp pain, like it's coming back around. Seven of Swords, Strength, Nine of Pence. I don't know why I'm reading from the bottom of the deck. You could be keeping it a secret with the Seven of Swords and Strength and the Nine of Pence. This is very independent energy. It's where you are. It's how you're presenting yourself, your demeanor, your character, your position. Is powerful. Some of you might just kind of like wake up and like, I'm a new person. That might be a little freaky. It might stress you out. It might take a few days to acclimate. It might only be a few days. I mean, this could be like maturity overnight. Like, I don't even know what this is. To me, you would already have to hit that maturity is here. Get what I'm saying? That maturity is already here. It's like a different position. It's almost like, say you have a position within like a White House. Well, I don't know why they gave me that for an example. Again, I'm getting pulled like the Secret Service. The Seven of Swords is like a secret, but it's tough. It's not sabotage. It's not deceit. It's not what's around you per se. It's really tough energy. When with the strength, it's like needing to be strong. It's almost like the Nine of Pentacles is like that independent card. I posted a meme the other day. It was like two lovers, right? Where it's like, I just heard the brave need to be braver. That's weird. But like, meaning like, I don't think it's weird, but it's something with the lovers and the strong want to be held, this and that. And I was like, I said something about, I wanted to say, I feel like I'm addressing the fucking union. I feel like I don't even know what this is. Where it's like your time will come. Like, because there's like this, there's this shift. And I just got pulled to like an egg and sperm. So, you know how like we know our self-worth, right? And we always talk about self-worth and the power, empowerment and this and that. And it's like, no need to chase this and that. Where the fuck are we going with this? This is the type of independence. It's like, it's earned. Like, we don't compete. Once you get to a certain factor in your life and maturity, see what I'm saying? Like, it's already here. We don't run, we don't chase, we don't do that. Like, we might play games like here and there. But this is an energy of like playing games, but like in and out, feeding, wanting to be fed. No, see, this is different. Like, this is, done with that. You're going to feed yourself a different way. It's like, run a chaser, you don't got to do that. It's something with maturity, but you already been there. It's like, it wants me to break down like women empowerment or something, like explain it to you. But we all know what women empowerment. You definitely fucking empowered yourself here. You don't just wake up one night and I'm gonna wake up one night one morning and be like, all right, I'm gonna be powerful, I'm gonna like, there's such a thing as like waking up and like, I've had enough, this and that, I'm ready for a change. Once you've accepted that, that still takes a year or two to push through. So it's kind of being explained like an egg and a sperm. The egg doesn't move, right? It stays there. The sperm competes to get to the egg. So it's like, don't fall into the matrix. It's almost like you're completely out of the matrix. Don't fall into the matrix. It's that feminine power. This feminine empowerment here is powerful. It speaks of independence. So can you have a lover or somebody come in? Because I got pulled to that card. Yeah, you could. If anything, they would brighten up your life. You guys would be there to support each other. This, you already have this. This lineup, you already have it. I want to take a picture. I want to take a picture of this real quick so you can actually see like how powerful this is. It's hard to explain the power. Okay. So you're moving forward. You're keeping something secret. The strength part, it could be I want to feel like it's the Leo within you. If you guys have like a north node, south node, because we're working with Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn was Capricorn, but like, this might be something with your Leo placement. It could be the 8th house. It could be something with the 7th house or your 9th house. 6th, 7th, or 8th. You got 6, 7, 8, guys. Whoa. You have 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm so shocked. But like, you look at a clock, it's like 2:34. I see 2:34 a lot. You know what I mean? It's like you're on the right steps. You're on the right path. It's a sequence. But I just realized that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm telling you, like, You guys are now on your path. There's no turning back from this, whatever this is. It's coming in the next few days, whatever this is. Like, it could be an idea, creative research. You got the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands talks about creativity, a spark. You got the Queen of Pence and the Queen of Swords. So this is some type of spark of creativity, but it's like an intelligent project. There's just creativity behind it. More intelligence than like passion. Maybe it's where you put in your passion. I don't know, you're fucking smart. Turn the beat around. This is like, you're probably gonna turn a freaking industry around. Or a thought. I mean, that was a little extreme, right? But hey, yeah, you don't know in the next couple of years, I'm telling you. It's almost like that Harry Potter thing I posted, you know? Doesn't mean that's the life per se that you live, but like that's how something turns around. And she did it when she was like 43 or something, right? You can do it when you're freaking 60. Brain on fire. What is it? Girl on fire? Doesn't that have to do with the brain? Isn't it a movie? Girl on fire, brain on fire? Isolated island, Brittany at the end of the 18th century. A female painter obligated to paint a wedding portrait of a young woman. And that's Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I don't even know what that was. Isn't that like Girl on Fire or Brain on Fire? Is it Brain? Oh, my fucking neck. Brain on Fire. A drama directed and written by an Irish filmmaker.
Hey, what are you doing? Knock that off. Knock that off.
It's about up-and-coming journalist. The New York Post begins plagued by her voices in her head and seizures. As weeks progress, quickly moves deeper into insanity. Her behavior shift from violent. After the series of tantrums, mild diagnosis, and lengthy hospital, a doctor's last-minute intervention enables him to give her a diagnosis and a chance to rebuild her life. So again, it's almost like the same thing I just mentioned with the Harry Potter. So Brain on Fire. I didn't see the movie. So basically this is more than rebuilding your life. Like, this is like a global, everybody's rebuilding their life, guys. Like, you can't escape it. People want to, but you can't. The independence here is just like, and it's like creating something with this Ace of Wands here. I don't know. But see, look at it's like autoimmune pathology. I know certain stuff would be sent to like hematology, but I did say pathology. And I'm like, no, because what I was thinking wouldn't go to pathology, it would go to hematology. See, I don't know what to see. It's all, and I just heard it's all coming back to me now. So like something's coming back, guys. I don't know what this is for you guys. But everything's kind of like correlating, and it kind of keeps coming in piece by piece. So to me, it's something you keep in secret. I don't see like a mental disorder here. Again, I haven't seen that movie, but I think it's like chance at a second life. And whatever this is, I'm telling you, is it could even be world renowned. I don't think you have any idea what you're about to step into. Majority of you. We need these new leaders. You can start off small. I'm telling you, like mom and pop style, and then it's like, you know how you always have a feeling, I have a feeling what I'm stepping into. Like it's just what us influencers are stepping into. Some mild, but still have a job, a place, still extremely significant. Your style of reading, your style of speech, but this is huge. Or where it's bringing you. And I wouldn't say a second chance at life per se, as if you had a hard life. Some of you could have, right? But like meaning like it's just, you don't need a PhD. You don't need see what I'm saying? It's back to like the people who are going to be so influential. These readers. It's because you're outside of the matrix. It's not because you have a bachelor's degree. It's not because you have this. It's not because you have this award. It's not. Get what I'm saying? Those are the ones that are going to hold position. Those are the ones that are going to be looked at. Those are the ones where it's like leaving a mark. Like JFK, MLK. And I just got pulled Princess Diana. And for years I said, like, if I ever make it to something with the UK with me, don't ask me why, it's just the UK. I've been saying that since I started YouTube. So whatever it is like global. Hi, Lokes. It's just like a new you. Like people would like look at you as something and be like, who is that person? But it's not even really like a new you. It's always been you. It's just nobody ever noticed, if that makes sense. It's probably because the way you're going to present yourself is something, I'm not really sure here, but this could be in the course of the next 6 months or 9 months. With the sixes, it already started moving. It already took place. Like, you can't, I don't even think you can back out of this if you wanted to. It's already being chosen. You're already chosen. Could you miss the boat? Absolutely. But this should be reassuring because this is telling me you guys are not going to miss the boat. Especially if you've missed the boat in the past. You're not going to miss it. So like a missed opportunity here with the Eight of Cups. Like something that probably came around, or who knows what you chose in the meantime. You know what I mean? But you're not missing the boat. This time around, you're already on it. in the mailbox? Get off YouTube, I'll be out in a minute. Okay. Scoot, scoot. I just ran outside to the mail, barefoot. I chose to go barefoot. My fucking knees. It's fucking cold. Loki, away. Lokes, enough. I'm gonna come back to this read, guys, because I've been doing lots of channeling. I'm sorry. I know it's kind of disappointing, but I worked all week. I didn't really have much time with my mom. She's feeling better. I'm gonna go hang out. I got stuff to do today. It's windy. It's crappy. This is gonna be a big read. Enough. No. It's gonna be a big read. Okay, so I don't have hours right now. I think honestly this is gonna take hours. So I will either come back to this later tonight when things settle down, or first thing tomorrow morning. Okay. I just don't have the time right now. I'm so sorry. There's lots of channeled messages and it just doesn't make any sense for me to do it now. And the fact that I'm splitting it up, I hate splitting shit up. But Spirit knows, like, I know in my soul, like, I can't wrap this up, like, okay, real quick, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just not a thing. In regards to today's energy, Princess of Wands, communication, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. That could be you messaging is kind of happy-go-lucky. You could be texting somebody or this message is coming to you. It could make you happy. It's kind of humble. To me, it's almost like your position. I don't know if it's coming from a distance. King of Wands, Eight of Pence. But see your position? Well, this is two energies that's just kind of like humble. King of Swords, Two of Cups, Four of Swords, King of Wands. Got three kings out here. You got the Two of Cups. It's mutual energy. The energy is definitely humble. It's almost like straight to the point, but humbling, caring. Kind of strategic on their end, but not manipulative. Somebody could be worried about arguing, but it's kind of, the energy is kind of like, it's like harmonious. Is that a word? Harmony is a word. Is harmonious a word? I don't know, but it's harmonious. 10 of Cups, Queen of Pence, the Lovers, High Priestess. Use your intuition, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. The Tower could be shocking, 8 of Swords, not knowing what to do. The Moon. Follow your intuition here, okay? In regards to any type of messages or any type of communication. Just be humble is what I'm seeing, okay? And I just heard that song, let's just be honest. Let's just be real, okay? Let's just be honest. Harmonious, is it a word? I didn't make it up. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'll either see you again tonight or first thing in the morning. Chances are I'm going to see it tonight. I'm just going to be thinking about this. Actually, I probably won't. That's a lie. But see, I was just honest. But when it clicks, it might be like, all right, go read. But it's not going to hold me back throughout the day wondering what that read was, right? So I literally just lied. And then I was honest. What the friggle sticks? I love you guys. Bye.